Hello there everybody, my name is Geardude, here today to give you all my thoughts on Monarch's Reign, the latest free DLC for Titanfall 2. So, Monarch, of course, is the centerpiece of this update. I'm having an outright, even a downright beyond agreeable time playing with her. Firstly, the XO16 chain gun is a great addition. It's surprisingly good against Titans, and for pilots, it's not bad. Although, I still do feel like the sensitivity while aiming down sights with the XO16 is a little on the high side for some reason, but it still fares well. My guess is that this is probably an intentional change from how it worked in Titanfall 1, as it did become a well-known weapon for being a bit overpowered against pilots specifically, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. The customization options allows for Monarch to be played in quite a few ways. I'd say she is always a support Titan, no matter what you set her up with though. I really recommend not trying to take on more than one Titan enemy at a time, at least if you're not leveled up. Once you do progress through the levels with the upgrade core, Monarch very quickly becomes a much more stronger Titan, especially once hitting the level 3 upgrade. I think it's a very different experience from being not leveled at all. I've mostly been running Superior Chassis, which increases health and shields, as my level 3 upgrade, and it's, with it, well, I mean to say, she really does become a beast out on the frontier. Just talking about the leveling system and how it works with resetting every time your Titan is destroyed and having to start from scratch, so to say, provides some interesting gameplay. As I've said, from first dropping in Monarch to then reaching the max level is quite different. The only issue I have noticed with this, however, is players will often play very conservatively until reaching their level 3 upgrade, so that can slow down the gameplay a little more than I personally like at times. Beyond getting somewhat salty from time to time, getting hit with the energy siphon that comes along with a stun effect similar to the arc grenades, I don't have any major complaints as of now with Monarch and her balance. I am aware though that not everyone agrees with me. It's actually very surprising how much variety of opinion I've seen about Monarch just online. Some people saying she's way too overpowered, and then others saying she's trash. To reiterate once more, I believe this is in large part due to the leveling system. We really should wait a couple more weeks until Titan diversity fully returns to normal after the new excitement factor of Monarch wears off. Although I have already started to see more than just Monarch, only 3 days into this DLC, I just think that how Monarch truly affects the meta will become more apparent after this honeymoon phase. I'll do a more in-depth discussion video on what I think of her later this month. Finishing off Monarch talk, visually, I like her. The executions are cool. I've become partial to the battery stealing kit that enables the specific battery execution with that. Staying to the topic of Titans, the primes for Ronin and Tone. I really do like Ronin a lot more after seeing and playing with him in-game. Specifically talking about the design of him, I still think the execution is not the best, but I will say it has grown on me somewhat. Probably my favorite part of the Ronin Prime is just the new slimmer sword. I really do prefer it over the original sword. For Tone, like I said in my video last week, I enjoy quite a bit. Her execution is my favorite part about it. The map Relic. I still don't know if I love it or hate it. There's moments where I think, wow, I'm having a blast at this current juncture, and then a few seconds later I got shot from 3 campers and proceed to laugh or yell, whatever reactions I do. There it is. Titan gameplay, in my opinion, is more enjoyable than pilots, mostly due to the center region of the map. There is just so many places for pilots to hide. The outside portions I really do like. In the first game, it was a middle tier map for me, and I think it's similar here in Titanfall 2. Nothing amazing, but not bad either. I'm just glad we have a new map to play on. Visually, it's one of my favorites. The darker blue tone of the map is prepossessing. For the other paid cosmetic items besides the Prime Titans, I love the gold war paint for Ion. It looks like actual gold that shimmers as opposed to the yellow stoic gold, and I think it's my favorite cosmetic item just in general, besides the Prime Titans themselves. It's incredible. The camos are nice, nothing too special with the exception to Lockdown Red. It's a contender for my favorite camo overall in the game. Call signs I am disappointed with. Most of them are just weapons, and that's it. It's not even the complete set. But for the ones that aren't just weapons, they are pretty interesting. With that being said, oh, and for the new pilot execution, I have yet to unlock it. It's nice, I suppose. I'll have it in my rotation, in that I pretty much always just run random. But I believe that's everything for this DLC. I don't know how I'd rank it against the others because Monarch is my favorite piece of new content we've received. However, Relic from the DLC maps is my least favorite, I'd say. Although once again, it does fall somewhere in the middle of the pack when comparing it with all the maps overall in Titanfall 2. It's a good DLC, and of course, we gotta all remember it's free. Thank you so much, Respawn. I would love to hear your thoughts on Monarch's reign in the comments below. My name is Gyaradude. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day. Goodbye.